Alright, mic is working. Everything seems good. Oh, I forgot. Moment. There we go. We're live. Ta-da. Welcome back. It's been a while since we've been here, so I figured we might as well just head back to this. Yeah, so last time we converted our house a little bit, made it look a little nicer. Now we have... well, we have a yard. Looks great. Got some new wood types. Bamboo, jungle. I feel much safer with the bow. Got all that. And move on. Do still have a shield. Shield's almost gone though. Just clearing out a couple of mobs. Had to take care of a couple things first before I actually got things going. Modded server is a no-go for the foreseeable future. We're perfectly fine though. I have other things that I can do here. Once Miss Nobody gets back to me on Minecraft server she has, we can head back over there. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and focus our attention here. Now, since this is kind of last minute, I don't really have too much planned. I do need to, one, build a stairway down because scaling this mountain sucks. Two, I need to have a reliable source of food because right now food kind of sucks. Three, well, I just like getting more blocks, and I do want to get more blocks. So that's going to be another thing that we end up working towards. Rotten flesh doesn't come in handy for me right now. I'm going to go ahead and store it. We have been getting a lot of food. Random items. Scaffolding is nice. I'm glad we got some scaffolding. Now what I really can't wait for... actually, go ahead. Take a couple of these. These fill up very quickly. And actually, bamboo is a very, very nice resource for, like, coal and stuff, from what I remember, too. But I did want blocks of bamboo. Actually, that's a fairly expensive block. Screw it. Let's take all that bamboo. There's a reason why we have so much. Go on. There we go. You can actually make a jungle boat. However, man, I don't even know if it's actually in this version of the game. I hope it is, because I think it would look really cool. And it's a, I just want a raft. I'm pretty sure bamboo planks is what gives us a raft. So let's go ahead and make a couple of these. So yeah, new wood, technically. Block of bamboo. Bamboo planks. Yes, look at this. Bamboo raft. So unlike boats, which are made with every other wood type in the game, bamboo is the only one that you actually make a raft out of, which is really cool. I want one of these. But yeah, it's just like a regular wood type. It's a more yellowish wood type than others. But it doesn't look bad. Actually, it looks pretty decent. I don't know, I might actually change. You know, my stream used to be, my monitor used to be so, like, oh, what's the word? It used to be so, oh, I'm blanking. Well, my monitor that I was, you know, running captures off of used to actually be very muted in terms of color. So, looking over at OBS, it seems that that's no longer the case, which I'm quite happy with. And then two, give me that back. One, I'm quite happy with it, and two, it allows me to, I just like the vividness a lot more. I wasn't really a fan of seeing all the muted color, especially when I look at OBS, was another thing, because it's like, OBS was so much more, it was just so much more vivid compared to the way I had my monitor before, but now that's completely flipped on its head, which I'm actually really excited about. So, I'm just doing a little bit of garden upkeep. Before we get started with anything major. I think I was gonna move this over one, if I remember correctly. But it's fine for right now. So yeah, the bamboo boat looks like this. It is literally just a raft. So one of the things I would like to do is I'd like to extend the patio, but I do want to see how these bamboo planks look. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. I have to remember not to put my axe out when opening doors. But I would like to see how this looks compared to everything else. I want to cut these two out and see. Oh, it's a baby gas. I'm playing on Bedrock, so they have different skins available than, you know, what I'm currently rock. I have a really nice skin in, words are hard. Words are hard. Java. But actually, I quite like the baby gas. Baby gas was what I rocked before. Way before. I've been rocking this skin since 360, so... Then the baby gas is doing his job. I might have to cut the other two out just to see. Might be a bit too yellow. So yeah, I now know why why I can't connect to the server, and it's not because of updating and stuff. It's impossible to actually... Is this a directional block? No, it is not. That's unfortunate. That'd be cool. I don't know. On my screen, it's way more vivid. The yellow is so much brighter. But against the white, it just looks kind of off. Making sure there's no creepers behind me. I don't know. How's that look? I can leave it for later. E. Well, the bees are out. Stick around long enough, and I definitely have some. You'll definitely pick up on some things if you're down for that. So, keeping this on me. I don't have a bucket yet. That kind of puts me in a weird spot. Where is... Oh, here. Clay goes here. Dirt. So this is Bedrock. It's not anything fancy like Java. I don't have any of the extra techniques. Say, like jump attacks. In Java, there's actually a jump attack that you can use. Yeah, I don't like it. I could probably save it for something else, but I'm not a fan. Maybe the bamboo blocks versus the bamboo planks. It's good and all, but it's just not right for me. However, it might look good with the, I can get my hands on some warped or... Yeah, I still play the Xbox version, sorta, not really, but this is a Bedrock world that I just created. The actual, Sorry, you'll get this a lot when watching my streams. I tend to pause my train of thought when I have something. I might have a train of thought and I might be thinking and stuff, but sometimes I either get a little too far ahead of myself, or I can just completely forget entirely. So, apologies. I assure you it's not on purpose. Really, I've been playing this game for years. And when I mean years, I mean almost since the beginning almost since the beginning. Well, at least not like too far into the beginning. Let's see what we got here. Is it full? It's full. So I've actually been playing a while, and I've seen how this game's evolved, and I really do like it. Plans. Plans. Alright. Goal 1. I want to extend my patio out. Maybe not as like this, but at least the gate. I want to move the gate out and maybe create a bit more of a platform here as well. So that way I can begin making my way. Dang, that sucks. I would have loved to have a mangrove tree. Just don't have any, If I make my way down to the village, I could, but by that point, there may not be a wandering trader. I know, it's such a weird... A mangrove tree is actually a... It's called a propagule. I don't know why they call it that. But, basically what it is it's basically a stick that falls off of trees. And... It's a stick that falls off of trees and becomes a new tree, if that makes sense. So, it's another type of wood type that was added recently. Not too recently, but definitely recently. It was added with the mangrove swamp biome, which unfortunately I haven't been lucky enough to find. I did manage to find a jungle biome, which we visited last time I played, and then actually, we found a jungle biome, and it was off in that direction. You can kind of see it too, but or maybe not. Yeah, see, if I jump right over that block there, if you follow the cursor, that block there, and then I turn my screen, right, and jump, you can see that big tree in the back. That's a jungle biome back that way. Incredibly lucky. Not all jungle biomes have bamboo, which is why I was so excited. If there's bamboo in a jungle biome, most likely there are pandas nearby. So double whammy. Although pandas are not like mobs you can tame, but they are pretty cool. Yeah, but these are jungle trees. I got them on my excursion there. Mine's down. You know, crazy thing is, I probably would have, Roz. I really would. However, I got lucky. Originally, I came from a taiga biome, you know, the cursed biome. And the reason I say curse is because taiga biomes tend to be massive. They are huge, sprawling biomes that sometimes they take forever to traverse. Back that way is the way I came, over the mountain and across an ocean. And actually, I managed to spot this. Yeah, that is a Minecraft joke right there. I did a little bit of mining off camera. It's a joke that's been around since a while. And any Minecrafter probably made that joke at some point. That is something I would like to get to later on. But for right now, I'm not super into it. I'm just checking to see where else I can go here. This was kind of a bit off the cuff of a stream. I need to do more streaming because, like, if I don't keep my numbers up, I'm never gonna get affiliate. But unfortunately, the Minecraft server is not exactly, the modded server isn't running right now because it can't be paid. So No, literally nobody can connect to the modded server, and I just revoked my access for no reason. Ah, yay. Love to see it. It really is. I'm closer. I'm closer now. I'm at 2.1. So I'm getting there. It just requires effort and timing. I may have to forego, like, they may have to take some time to forego rest. For instance, like, sometimes when I have a long, hard day at work, I end up just going straight to sleep. Yeah. One of the things that definitely helped me is networking. This would be hell of a lot harder to do if I hadn't found people like you and Living and Savvy. No, it would just be difficult. So, or more difficult. Let's see. Can't do anything with the blast furnace. I'm good on coal right now. Do I need any food? I should probably upgrade food. Let's take the wheat. Whatever. I still got some time. And breed up some cows. Oop. I need to get diamonds at some point so that way I can start actually getting progress going. Right now, I've kind of just been building a base. House looks nice though, right? It used to be a lot more cobbled together, but it just takes some thinking. It just takes some time. I know what I can do. We are going to go ahead and swap these around. Because this is basically basically something I can do pretty easily. So instead of it being that direction, now I have room to work. So for me in particular, I love playing with blocks. So that's kind of why you see so many different colors here. You see so many different designs. It may not be like extravagant, and it's definitely not mega, although I definitely want to make a mega build at some point. But it's nice. I do like it. So, plan here. Going to extend out my walkway. You know what though, Roz? I don't mind being a moron. Because I know at least someone gets enjoyment out of it, and at the end of the day, that's what matters for me. More than anything, is as long as I make at least one person's day, then I know I'm doing a good job. I think right about here is where I'm going to create like a square. I forgot how different modded Minecraft is to let's see, do I have any birch saplings? Spruce, birch. There we go. Where's my bone meal? I just had bone meal. Oh, it's in my inventory. I am dumb. See, even I forget sometimes. Typically for me, I like working with stone tools versus iron because iron is so much harder of a resource to actually get. So you'll see me working with iron a lot. Or not iron, but stone a lot. There we go. My redstone knowledge isn't the best. You want your brain to melt? I definitely... If you want your brain to, like, come out your ears... yeah. I've been struggling a little bit with iron. Oh, I thought that was a creeper for a second and I panicked. Whatever you do, don't watch a Minecraft stream while playing Minecraft, because you will freak out. I've done that, and I nearly lost myself at a... We're gonna need some more bone meal. Wanna see something cool? Check this out. Now I'm getting bone meal. Ta-da! Automatic bone meal farm. Well, sort of automatic. I still gotta load it, but, like, it's something. So let's see, I still need another axe. I have a crafting table right here, don't need to go back inside. Bop, bop. Okay. Basically, yeah, it's for, composters are basically for, that's how, farmers, you get a farmer job profession. I like it. Actually, I don't use it as a garbage can. I actually use it for decoration, too. Check this out. Ta-da. Like, little bush plants. Really cool. So it's not just for, like... I'm gonna go inside. Nobody else? Cool. Ta-da! Progress is gonna be slow. I promise I'll get further along. But yeah. Are the mosquitoes back already? Or are you talking about the bees? I understand both. Yeah, bees are obnoxious if you're not paying attention. However, what I just did there is a way to actually kind of get around that, because you can actually get some pretty cool stuff from a beehive. I was able to get things like oh yeah. I think I remember seeing your post on that. Yeah, that sounds awful. Let's see, I'm not deleting that tree. That tree remains. However, other trees are not subject to the same treatment. So, oh yeah, I really have to be careful. My mother's actually allergic to bees, and better sell a freaking milk bucket. The fact that you can go invisible and go uninvisible. If you didn't know, milk removes potion status effects. It's actually really cool. Not so much a jump scare, but definitely surprising. I've never seen this cave before. Huh. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Not my business. Now, if something comes out of that cave and attacks me, then yes, it'll be my business, and I will be very cross. Like I said, it's more about practice than anything. And it's also about experimenting. Nothing ever, what's the word? Come on, streamer brain. Practice and experimentation. I mean, no progress is ever made if you don't actually question question things, right? After all, in order to find out what mushrooms were good and not, in order to find out what mushrooms were good enough to eat, guess what? Somebody had to eat all the mushrooms. Press buttons and sniff glue. There's definitely one way of doing things. Eated them all. So honeycomb is actually pretty interesting. When you use shears on a beehive, after putting the bees to sleep, you get a honeycomb. 4 honeycomb makes a honeycomb block. Yeah, I got a new block. Don't know what I'll use it on, but I have it. Pretty cool. If you use a glass bottle on a beehive after the bees have been put to sleep, you get honey. And then you get a honey block if you put 4 of those together. It's pretty cool. I don't know how to pick it up. I'm pretty sure I just destroyed it. Oh, wait, there we go. Just requires the gardening tool. Glop noises. You stop that. You stop that right now. No glop noises. Yeah, you know what, me? I see you there. I don't believe you. And then I can go down from here. So many flowers on the ground. That's my one issue. If you're going to set up in a cherry biome, for the love of God, please make sure you tone down your frame rate and particles, because oh my gosh, it tanks your frame rate. I've already like adjusted my already adjusted some of my settings already, but like, things can get kind of ridiculous. You can go in Bedrock, keep in mind, you don't even need Java for this, by the way. You can go up to 96 chunks. By the way, that's 16 by 16, if I remember correctly, is a single chunk. Yeah, I can't mine. Both Minecraft, Java, and Bedrock both have unlimited frame rate, technically. This is 50 chunks. Look at how far I can see with 50 chunks. I don't need anything bigger than this, because I can already see. And besides, I'm playing with like a 90 field of view. All I have to do is turn my head slightly and I can see even further. Pro tips. Pro tips with shadow. Now, what do I want to do with this square here? You know what? Fair. I'll give you that one. Bop. Bop. Yes. Perfect. So I'm just extending and making a walkway. I still have my clay generator here. Nothing too crazy. I might make it bigger in the future. It's just not really needed right now. However, what I can start doing is I can start working my way down. Now, unfortunately, I don't even know if this actually works. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Interesting. How about planks? No. So this is only available in Java. Crazy enough. I mean, not infinite, as long as I have dirt. Keep in mind, your dirt is literally getting converted into clay. But yeah, with the stone cutter in Java, you can actually do, you can actually make, like, stairs and stuff. But in this game, you can't actually do that. Technically, yes. However, not really. The world is endless, so yes, you have unlimited dirt. However, you're gonna make your world look like crap if you just mine all the dirt in existence. It's only good in moderation. This tree is never getting cut down. Look at it, it's cute, it's gorgeous. I like it. Don't worry. Don't you pull that bamboo stuff, nuh-uh. Only the dirt that I need. More of these, drop them in. Should probably work on building a basement. This is going to be very expensive to do, but I really don't care. I don't mind expensive. What I do mind is running out of space. This is awful. That's part of the reason why I kind of want more of these. I can't even pick up the clay. I'm Sag. Beyond Sag. Water bottle. Alright. Screw it. We're going in, we're storing some more stuff. I got trash that I can put in here. No, it's this one. For more cherry trees. Got my cherry saplings up here for when I need more. Let's see here. Unlimited sadness generator. What do you mean? I ain't sad. Not really. Just a little bit. Nothing too major. After all, pain is eternal and part of us all. So, yeah. I'm looking at the chat, and I should be looking, because I have 2 monitors, so I'm looking over at my second monitor instead of looking at the camera. I should just put like a sticky note on top of my phone being like, hey, you're looking here, dolt. But I don't. Well, I do have a clip command, ! Clip, if you feel like you need to clip something for future. I might just make this bigger. Basically, yeah, you can call me out on my BS. Ah! It's a wild Minty. Hi, how you doing, Minty? Finally get to actually talk to you. I was kind of muted when we tried to play Genshin, but I was like, you're awake when I'm live. That's right. You're still You mentioned. Did you mention you were looking for a new You were looking for a new job or something? I'm not actually sure, but glad you could come in. Glad you could join me. Happy to have you. Let's see here. I need to stop. My ADHD is getting the best of me. Let's see. I need another shovel. And there we go. For when this one breaks. So welcome in. Glad you could stop by. Fair. That's kind of a big, yeah, it's kind of like a big... It's a big thing to do. Unfortunately, I am actually making sure none of my employers... You ain't gonna reach me. Not before you burn. Thanks for playing. Alright. I'm actually just... The reason I'm being so secretive about it is because... Oh, it's a setting. It's a setting I have turned on. I think it's items are invisible in hand. I don't remember... Actually, let me sleep first so I don't get jumped. Ooh, spoopy thing. What spoopy thing? I want to know. I might be around when I might be around while I'm on break. I completely. You know what? Now that you're here, I just remembered. I could have easily just done Genshin, but Dracula. Ooh, I read that a while back. I haven't gotten around to it since, but. Let's see here. Should I move this way? I think I should. I think I will. Let's see here. Let's do 4. Yeah. I hate these flowers. I read it a long time ago. A very, very long time ago. It's really good. Well, I didn't read it all the way through, but yeah, it's really good. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Now let's see, how am I going to do the stairs? You know what? Let's take a look. Since obviously the bamboo planks didn't do the trick, let's check the bamboo logs, or the bamboo bricks. Let's see if that actually looks a little better, because if so, I'm probably going to keep it for this pinkish red on the out here, because I kind of want to do something different. I'm not a huge fan of... How's that look? Versus what I had before. But yeah, it's been forever since I've read Dracula. I should definitely put it on my to-do list after, You think it looks a little out of place? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of does. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot, after all, like I said. You don't really learn what is and isn't good unless you experiment. Let's see here. I feel like there's gonna be too much on the... Okay, old stuff is good stuff too. Like old songs. I think I will just keep the cherry logs though, as to separate things out. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Well, this one's not supposed to be there, but I do like that. Old stuff is good stuff. I like listening to old stuff on occasion. I'm more of like not like contemporary music, but definitely more of that style. Let's see. I have all this melon. I should just eat the melon. It's not very filling. So, I don't actually have any, you know what? I'm just remembering a lot of things that I could have done recently. Including, if anyone's curious about the type of commands that we have for my stream, it's !commands. And it should give you a list of all the commands that are available. For anyone who is wanting to play around with those. I do have a couple more things coming down the pipeline, and actually on my channel I did just save a highlight from a recent VOD with which is sort of like the origin story behind a new toggle that I'm going to be getting. I'm actually really excited for once it's done. You have no idea. And if I ever figure out how to actually get that stuff hooked up to Stream Elements commands, ooh boy, there's gonna be a lot of pranks pulled on me, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I like it. For right now, it's gonna be something chill. Getting back into the groove of things before, I hope I can help out. Oop. Made it. Let's see, around. Here we go. Alright, just grabbing a couple blocks before we get started on building the stairs. Once we get the stairs down to the shore built, I can move on to the next thing. But for right now, the stairs is 100% what I'm going for. Because I need something easier than just scaling a mountain. It's not fun. And also, taking damage kinda sucks in this game. I've been experimenting around. I got a couple different wood types to play with. It's just finding what to use. The acacia is really good. I think it would be, at least with just the gray. But again, it's all just a matter of what the heck I'm going to use it for. What's up? Casually says hi to Pig. Don't mind me, I'm only a little bit crazy. You should meet the people I play with. I'm gonna lurk. Alright. Thank you for the lurk, Roz. Yeah, I know you just got done streaming. Definitely take a load off. Do that. Kinda wanna do this. So how many chapters, if I may ask, Minty, how many chapters are you planning on doing for the Dracula stream? Boink, boink, boink. I need more birch. Birch here. Bone meal. You know what? Fair. I don't remember how long Dracula is. I'm fairly certain it's one of those longer books. Man, I really need to get back to reading Call of Cthulhu. Why am I in here? Oh. Don't tell Roz. I think I'm fine on dirt. Roz, you heard nothing. If you were here, you heard nothing. There we go. Oh, is it more like a short story? Oh, come on. The sun is basically down. I have to go to sleep much earlier than this. You read more chunky books? Sorry. You shouldn't talk with my mouth full. Let's see here. Perhaps I should go one out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I really hope this chewing isn't too audible. I got a really good mic recently, and now I'm like paranoid. Hmm. Alright, here we go. No, I think this should be fine. Just like that. Boom. Done. Now, I can continue down. This is going to be a little dangerous, but I'm not worried. You play Minecraft, Minty? At any point, have you played Minecraft? I like it. Really nice and calming. On occasion, when you're not getting swarmed. And eventually I will have to, way too many hours. I get that. I get that a lot. I'm definitely feeling the same way. But for me right now, I feel like it's my best option. My Minecraft streams tend to do very well, for the most part. Then again, I'm not the kind of person to immediately go out and start seeking, like, wanton destruction. I'm the kind of person that likes to do stuff like this. You know, I like to farm. I like playing with blocks. I like, you know, designing, making things look cool, because that's, to me, this is just as much Minecraft as reaching the end and fighting the Ender Dragon, for instance, or beating the Wither. Oop. Yeah, this is gonna get very steep. I just gotta be careful here. Oh, did I switch my crouch button? I think I did. What did I switch it to? Keyboard. My crouch. Sneak. Sneak is shift. Why is it shift again? Button 5. Alright, there we go. That's better. Okay. To be fair, it is a very easy game to sink time into. Yeah, there we go. The moment we get down to the shore is gonna change a lot of stuff. I need more wood, though. This is definitely not efficient. I will give it that, but this is easier than the alternative of running around and trying to, like, cut into everything. Or just cut into random trees as I see them. I do look forward to that stream. I'll tune in for my break. Bunny. Hello, bunny. I'm not gonna mess with you. Bunnies are one of those mobs that I just try to stay away from as much as possible, because they do not, the only thing they want to do is run away from you, and if run away from you means launching themselves off the nearest cliff, they will do it. Without hesitation, they will literally control Alt-Delete. And that is, it's actually a pretty tragic thing to watch. Oh, that's completely fine. Especially considering that you'll have your you'll be having your wedding here soon. To be honest, the best for me personally, I did get to go to my first wedding. My first wedding turned out to be my brother's. Happily married since June 13th. But yeah. Honestly, the procession and everything was the best part. It's the waiting. The waiting. Or, well, just not waiting. I shouldn't say waiting. It was the part after. I have ADHD. No, that's not like an excuse or anything, but like, it just took. It was very long. It just wasn't a whole lot for me to do. But yeah. Talk, you know. I'll still be here. Definitely, I'll still be here. So, by all means, whatever you gotta do. Yeah, but basically, what I was saying before is, rabbits in Minecraft will actually launch themselves off a cliff in order to get away from you. They are so focused on getting away from you that they do not look where they're going. Unlike normal mobs, which will actually pathfind. When they notice that it's a cliff, they will not cross it unless knocked off. Bunnies will literally launch themselves off the cliff. It is very sad. Now, the only really boring part is because I had to stay for the whole thing. So I got there at like 1 o'clock. We weren't back to the house until like 10ish, which is by far the longest I've actually been like at one event location, and I still forgot dirt. Grr. There I go doing it again. Thankfully Roz isn't here to see all my dirt. I'll come back up for it. The goal right now is to at least start making progress down towards the shore. I would like to get it done, but you know, it's not like I mean, it is. It's very much something that I want to do. There we go. Yeah. But I am happy for you. I'm so happy for you. That is an exciting and very special day, and I hope it goes off without a hitch. Well, I mean, wordplay. Love wordplay. The only good hitch is the, you know, getting hitched. You don't want the bad hitches. Gosh, I'm so awkward. Absolutely. Let me see. I'll sleep and then I'll continue. We're making progress. We're making good progress. And there's a ruined nether portal over there. I definitely gotta work on that at some point. I would like to make sure the village is still alive too.
Rap, tap, tap.
Thank you for the follow. Don't ask me why I decided to pick probably the spookiest, like, the spookiest, jump scariest version of... But I did. I like it a lot. Thank you for the follow. Welcome back, Miss Dr. Dead Bones. Thank you for the raid the other day. I really appreciate it. I completely forgot to give you a shout out when you did, but I made sure to at least mention something on Twitter. And I still forgot dirt. Thank you. We're getting there. I'm at 2.1 now, so all I can do is just make sure I'm being consistent and stuff. Who knows? I hope you've been having a wonderful day. Everybody here, I hope you've all been having a great Tuesday. I was supposed to start streaming about an hour ago, I was supposed to stream at least an hour earlier than I was, but there was an issue with the modded Minecraft server, so I wasn't able to actually access it. And then, before understanding the situation, I ended up seeing if I tried to see if actually deleting the deleting access would fix it. Yeah, no, that didn't actually work out at all. I don't want mobs spawning in here. No mobs spawn in here at all. So it turns out the modded Minecraft server it's not live right now because of the we're unable to keep it running, basically. Long story short, we're not able to keep it running. It'll be back up in the future, but for right now it's not viable. Which is a shame. I mean, I could run a solo Minecraft, a modded Minecraft experience. That is something I could do. But also, I already have worlds that I haven't even beaten yet. Including this one, which I haven't actually done yet. I need another axe. Let's make 2 axes. So yeah, that'll be something that I'm looking at doing eventually. Is actually beating this world. But for me, Minecraft worlds tend to be more about the experience than... tend to be more about the experience than, the finish. Besides, unless it's like a hardcore world, really... Not actually, no. Hardcore worlds are even subject to this. This world tells a story, and that's the story of how you actually survived in this world. Why wouldn't I want to take my time? Because it means I can look back on it. So yeah, taking my time, building up my world, making it look really nice. The end isn't the end. To pull a Stanley Parable line. The end is never the end. So let's make some stairs and keep pushing. But thank you so much. Even if you aren't talking, it means a lot to me. Now, I know Twitch is probably I'm pretty sure they're probably clever enough to recognize this. But I am partly wondering if they'll notice that I'm but I do have a question, and I don't know if it's actually going to oh, what's the word? I'm drawing blanks, and it's really getting on my nerves a little bit. Yeah. basically, if I stream, if my stream has my streams at the very beginning of September, or at the end of September, have kind of been a little on the short side. If I'm wondering if it's even a possibility that, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and dig this part out. I'm not gonna try and like go too far with the. I'm just gonna dig it out. Just keep it going, because I want to keep the tree. Oh, it's a cave. Yeah, have fun, buddy. Zombie out in the darkness. Nuh-uh. You're not. Period. But I have a torch in there, so there will be no issue. But yeah. I know, I keep losing my train of thought, and I'm sorry. I'm wondering if the streams where I've done less, how dare? What do you mean? I can't help it. I can't. I can't help but think that maybe as I get further into October, right? Or well, as I get further into September, my streams started picking up more viewers. I am wondering if, yeah, I think that would be probably a good idea. I don't know how early you plan on starting. I'll most likely be on break maybe around like 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow. But yeah, you may wanna go to bed. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Don't mind me and my my spaced out brain. I appreciate this. I appreciate you stopping by. It really means a lot. Up. I haven't even used any of my toggles yet. Here you go. Special heart toggle. Alright. Keep this going. Oh, it touched the jungle tree. That's a little weird. Oh wait, there's still a freaking... There we go. No wonder. Alright. Already nighttime. Are you kidding me? There I go, with my axe out again. have sworn I was faster with that. Zombies spawned anyway. So that means I gotta keep an eye out for creepers. I will definitely probably fill this in, but for right now, getting the stairs done is the important part. So, if I remember that I still need to grab a... I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I keep forgetting. Oh no, am I actually out of... I'm out of, bone meal. That's no good. There we go. Melon's not particularly the best to use for restoring food, but you know, you gotta make do with what you got. Yeah, nothing over there. Cool. Let's keep going then. You know what? Just keep the stairs going. Go. Perfect. Now, where do I want the stairs start? It's pretty steep. I don't want to start it here, but I think here would be best. Yeah. So instead of going straight down the mountain, we're gonna go ahead and curve back around. There is iron ore over there. I will most likely cut down a good portion of that mountain, probably to make room for the cellar. But for right now, let's see here. Oh yeah, wax and string. Interesting. Alright, So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start building the stairs. Because I still have stairs to work with. So let's go ahead and start building the stairs. And then from there, let's see here. It's gotta be here. Yeah, just like that. Or I could just do this. Keep it all on one plane, right? Instead of going down. There we go. Once we reach here, it'll be straight down this way. There's already 4 right here. But it's gonna be starting like right here-ish. Should be. Yeah. But we have some bone meal left. That sucks. That is incredibly unlucky. Oh well. Don't ask me why I just destroyed it when I could have just left it. I will go ahead and just gather up some of these petals. And take them back up to the composter. There we go. Just grabbing as much of this stuff as I can. Definitely something else to explore when I have the time. There we go. There we go. Get some of that going. We should have some, right? No? No. That's not good. Alright. Yes, this one. Let's put another 64 in there. We won't get more until later. Cool. Yeah, my whole house is underneath a cave. So cave sounds are going to be very, very common. I want to leave that one there. Right. Nighttime. Yeah, once again, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. We do have some commands. They don't do anything, but we do have some commands. The clip command, if you think there's something worth recording. Alert command, and then just a couple of interactive commands, because I do have a bunch of toggles here that I love to use. So, you know, whatever floats your boat. Y'all spawn way too frequently. Cool. And any of those commands can be accessed through the !command command. And it should bring up a list for you to be able to play with. Have at it. Have fun. Alright. Having a couple of these. Yeah. I do like the bamboo blocks. They look really good. None of the trees have grown yet, which is not good, but this is stopped, so 25 bone meal to our name. Will we get to the bottom? No idea. Well now. Certainly saved me some time. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Extreme Elements is just going to run through all of its extra messages. We do have a Discord. We have Discord, links to my Twitter. I haven't set up my link to my YouTube yet, but I haven't really been, small confession, I have not been really messing with my YouTube all that much. I do want to do more stuff with YouTube, but, you know, just not quite there yet. Not quite. Getting somewhere with this hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So it's gonna be this. Carve this out. This is a cherry log. Go. Yes, very much an expensive project. Where the hell did you come from? Yeah, this is a very deep cave. Can't actually see all the way down. Pretty sure a freaking cheeky skeleton will be able to snipe me though. There we go. Yes, I had mentioned this is going to be a very expensive project. Logs aren't really like... what's the word? Logs are kind of expensive to work with. That horse just spawned. Yeah. There we go. Make it all the way down. The more I make, the better. There we go. I am going to need to go back and make a shovel, though. I think I'm good on saplings for right now. Welcome in, Savvy. I hope your time at work is going smoothly. Just got home? Oh, thank you for spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm taking this freaking thing with me. I'm over it. I'm bringing it with me. Currently right now what we're working on is building a stairway down to the shoreline. Potentially even a dock, but for right now it's literally just shoreline. I have probably chosen the most expensive route. Turns out it's a payment issue. So... oh, did I? Oh, I completely forgot. Yes, definitely should change the, Oops. You're catching two of me. I was experimenting with the mirrored option for my, I just slap vanilla instead of modded. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, Twitter don't forget. They don't forget for a while. Basically, I mean, you did mention it was a hot take. So, like, I don't know what best performing tweet. Yep. The one where I get roasted in the comments section. The best. I'll take some of these for perch planks. And then... Here we go. 64 should do the trick. Oh yeah, the mob vote one. Well, didn't you mention that you were doing a hot take based on that too, though? But yes, I completely... I agree, and I also don't, I have my own points as well. Like I mentioned in my tweet, you have, on one hand, the, oh, it is nighttime. Interesting. A good adventurer always brings a bed. Yeah, that was... It was definitely something. Something to say the least. How bad would it be if you know, all the people that were messaged, you just say, oh yeah, since you're checking out my tweet, also check out the library. Check out my channel. Yeah, I've been rocking this skin for so long. I'm out already. Dang. Like I said, this is a very expensive... This is a very expensive project. It's not. Hey Beatrix, how are you? Doing well? This is taking too long. I need bone meal. I absolutely need bone meal. I'm losing my mind. Personally, to be completely honest, there are some mobs that are just not better, Ooh, yeah, monster. I have yet to try it. I haven't seen anything on it. I have yet to try it myself. I feel like it would be pretty... It's Niantic, so I don't expect too much to change. It's just that I don't get out of the house that often. I definitely should. Given my... I don't know. Been getting you out of the house. Yeah, I've definitely, I feel like it would definitely help. I'd need to do something other than work. And granted, at work, I am very much busy. It's just... Am I almost at... No, I do have one more axe. Yeah. Oh yeah, Pokemon Go definitely wasn't the most... It was fun. Great fun. But I do agree, it was not, It was definitely a little difficult. Oh, and finding Pokestops, especially when you're working, I hesitate too much. My main issue is just finding a reason to actually do get out of the house. It was more of my own issue. But I have heard it's really fun. I am wanting to try it at least at some point. All right, so it's gonna be here where we start, and let's see, what where did I want to start it? Like right here-ish. Yeah. Ah, that's cool. That's really neat. Let's see here. I need... drop this one. Drop that one. It's always nice to have a friend nearby and stuff. I've kind of been distancing myself from the people at work a bit more. Wait. This is off by 1. Dang it. That's gonna bother me. This is fine. You know what? No. Since I've already wasted durability. Screw it. Yeah, because I want to keep this. I want to keep following this. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that. It's just going to look a little bit different from the from how the rest of the build is, but I'm not too... It's not too big a deal for me. All right, moving down because we gotta keep this train rolling. Ah, so it's like the older games. Well, wait. I'm really about to do this. I'm really about to do this. There we go. It was off anyway. There ain't no way there's another zombie nearby. Now, how many different types of monsters are there? I know there's a pretty good amount now, but you, what do you got? Nothing. I want it. I want it so bad. Okay. I have to wait. None of the 13. The list is huge. The list is very huge for the amount of Pokemon. I'm curious to see what they come up with. Just the right amount. That's good. It's nice. It's nice that they're stretching real quick. It's nice that they're continuing to add stuff, and I'm glad that it actually plays better than Pokemon. I don't need this right now. Iron Sword, fine, I'll keep the Iron Sword. What else am I getting rid of? Seeds, don't need seeds. It's an actual game. Let's see. Why was I in here? I've completely forgotten why I was in here. Oh, was it literally just more cherry? I think it might have been just more cherry trees. Alright. Just tapping the screen, yeah. I actually have to dodge attacks. See, I like that. You know, to be completely honest, that's part of the reason I'm drawn to games like Monster Hunter. Genshin a little less so. There's some BS in Genshin that I'm not a fan of, but for the most part, it's the fact that, you know, user error plays a big part in whether or not you win or lose, and I do like that in my games. Random chance is not something I'm particularly fond of. Dang it. There we go. Like, I like Pokemon, but chance is BS sometimes. Okay. How are the movesets would be my next question. For the monsters and everything. And the weapons. Come on. I'll wait. Now. Okay. Lower the difficulty, less moves they have. Yep, that makes sense. Any zombies? Zombies have been spawning very frequently. I don't see any zombies. Okay. Hit harder and have an increased moveset. Alright. That makes sense. There we go. Now I can continue. Doesn't even pick up a rock, for real? That's crazy. That's like part of his whole identity, pretty much. Fair. I did it again. Dang it. So once we reach the shoreline, my next goal is to build a dock. I don't know whether or not I'm just going to put it right on the ocean or if I'm going to leave it raised. I may end up leaving it raised, like stop maybe right here-ish? Oof. That might be a problem. I don't have a silk touch axe. This might not go well. Weapons is also very simplified. You preset combos for the weapon, but depending on what you do, sometimes it will change an attack. Okay. I wonder if it plays like Monster Hunter now. I don't actually know because I've not played the game personally. I may just cut through this tree. I'm just gonna cut through this tree. It looks like I won't have to do anything to the beehive anyway. It's just that they're gonna have less of a tree to worry about, to work with. That's fine. Sword and shield. Hold tap, start block. You start to block. Then if you hold tap, swipe backwards, you initiate. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a fun move. Now, the question is, do I build out and make a raised dock going down into the water, or do I make a dock on the shore? Which one do I want? Honestly, I kind of had the idea after watching some of And I'm assuming that helps with rewards and stuff too, right? I kind of want to build a dock out and then down into the water. I feel like that would look really cool. Let's do it. I'm so sorry, bees. I am so terribly sorry. Do I have a torch? I do have a torch. But at least I'm done with this. And just building the dock straight out. Up, 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 up. Oh, does it have like accessibility features? I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, no, I had to do that anyway. Okay. So is that tied to like eating meals and stuff too? I should probably head back for food. No meals. Oh, that's a change. Yes. Oh yay, more birch trees. So no pre interesting. Some things they can add. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm wondering what's gonna come down the pipeline. Are there any elder dragons? I'm already out, almost out. That's crazy. At least I can chew a little bit. Overdrive. Is your tweet still exploding? My gosh. Oh, poor Savvy. That's crazy. Just a small thing. I hope it's not. I hope it's like just people like being, you know, not too nasty. I know there are the nasty people on Twitter. They're really not the nicest. Alright, back to it. Wait, what's this? Is this acacia or jungle? I think this might be jungle. I believe this is jungle wood. The more you tap in a battle, you start charging like a special ability. Ah, okay. Let's take this one. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not bad. It's more of the quote tweets that I'm kind of worried about. I'm kind of worried for you. I never really got into the battles portion in Pokemon Go. I kind of was playing it way back when it was pretty much just walk around. Yeah, I mean, there were raids, but, like, at that point, I really didn't have any friends to play with. Or, well... I never really would have considered birch in a build, ever. At least not until they made cherry wood. Cherry wood just looks so good. It's perfect. So my build has basically just been cherry and I should probably chop down both trees. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. You know, it's basically the Pokemon world, but as you know, but in your world. Which is kind of the issue that I had. Oh, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me so much. It's the one area I didn't do this for. Nah, getting fixed. I have to. My OCD is telling me no. There we go. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want to try it out. I don't have very many mobile games that I play on my phone. Then again, I'm probably one of the few people at work that doesn't have time to actually is not given the time to be able to play games on their phone. I'm just not gonna mince words here. I'm put in the position where nobody else wants to do, and while everybody else has time to walk around and look on their phone, and you know, everything's all hunky-dory, I basically got to work the entire time I'm there. Not particularly thrilled. But hey, that's job, right? go. I'm not salty. I'm really am not. But trying to defend our building is my... Wait, what? At my old job, we found out that outbuilding was literally a gym. Oh, like Pokemon. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool that that's like that. I really like that. All I had was a Pokestop near me. Jungle saplings are so freaking cool. But they're gonna be what I use to build the fence. And then I have stairs going down to the bottom for one final, like, ring. Nope, not that way. Let's see here. There's my axe. Just gotta be careful, because I have no torches. One wrong move could spell disaster. I want to rebuild that portal, but it's gonna take some time. I haven't found any diamond yet, and I'm very picky about using my iron. There we go. Grabbing a couple more cherry logs here. Oh! Eee. That's not what I wanted. Go. I don't think 32 is enough. I've probably used like 100, maybe 200. Hey, bunny. I was mentioning this earlier. Bunnies are cute and all, but in Minecraft, they have no sense of self-preservation at all. And what they'll do is they'll literally run off a cliff to try and escape you. It's actually quite tragic, and the sound they make is very sad too. So I try to stay away from them because it's just so sad. Make like a little squeak. Oh, you're talking about the killer bunny. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, I understand why. Oh. The boonies! The boonies. They're so cute. I just want to cherish them. I'm gonna need more birch soon, but I have birch, so that's fine. Is it that time already? Well, if you have to hand the wheel over to Vault, then oh well. A little bit more time then. Thank you for the company. I do appreciate it. I completely forgot to have my have the rest of my noodles. My food is cold. That server issue kind of caught me off guard. Alright. Let's set this up. I just need to worry about building the dock. Trouble securing it. Oop. Dang it. I need that back. There we go. I heard they're going to be reworking, they're going to be reworking the, oh, what's it called? The villages. Let's see. Now, where do I want to send this off to? Down to the left or down to the right? Down to the right's going to be a little risky. I see you over there. And I see that one, too. I'm waiting for them to freaking notice me at this point. Well, thank you both so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Now, I'm not entirely sure, and I was wondering this earlier. I don't think it's going to have any bearing on the actual number, but I know that my later streams in October definitely picked up in terms of viewership. I'm wondering if those may end up holding more weight as the streams with less viewers end up disappearing. Because it's within a 30-day period, right? That's how the affiliate works. Now, I don't think that's how that's going to work, because that would be a little bit, you know, it feels kind of cheaty. But brother, please just let me sleep. There we go. Or should I just build it down? Should I just build it down center? You know what? I'm gonna do that. Give me that back. Oh, there goes my axe. And then I can just drop it down. Alright. Oh no, am I not gonna have enough? That's definitely not gonna work. Time to go build another axe. Most recent 30 days. So that's my oh. That's my thought. Is it's like if it's the last 30 days, then maybe my more recent streams are gonna hold even more weight than they are now. I don't know if that's gonna be true or not, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. No, give that back. Oop. Vault's about to take over for Savvy's truck sim. be this one. Boop. And boop. I am like hyper aware of that drowned. Yep, there we go. I want that back. Yeah. Savvy Vault is actually 2 people. You have Savvy, and then you have Vault. And today it's Vault's turn for a stream. Alright. And then I can just extend this out. Or I can make it like a long. Mm-hmm. Just like that. And now we have a dock. Well, getting close to one. Looks great though. I'm still gonna need to craft some fence gates. But yeah. It's just a matter of figuring out what I want to do. Let's see here. Whoop. There are a lot of drowned out today. Boop. Boop. Heck, I could even make this a fishing spot if I really wanted to. I haven't done any fishing yet. I actually did a fishing only stream, or not stream, but a fishing only run in Minecraft once. It's actually really fun. It's a long commitment, but you know, it was great. But I could definitely like fish from this location too. Yeah. And you notice I have quite the plethora of biomes here. Like, look at this. We have jungle, forest, savanna with a village, more forest off that way. I haven't actually explored that way yet. Cherry biome with a mountain biome behind the cherry biome. And I think there's an ocean off that way. I am just... But on the topic of, you know, cherry biome, I am just destroying this cherry biome for everything it's worth. There soon won't be any cherry biome. Think I can make it? Made it. You did not see me. I hate skeletons. They are the cheekiest mob in the entire game, and they are obnoxious. And yet Mojang is convinced that they need better AI. I don't think they need better AI. I think they need less AI. Just saying. You know what? That is a valid response. Creepers really are just... Anyway, sorry about that. Thank you. There'll probably be another one here soon, but we'll see. Okay, there's that. I do believe that creepers are probably one of the more obnoxious mobs. They definitely aren't the most obnoxious. I think that mantle's definitely been taken. Honestly, I feel like skeletons because there is only creeper. To be fair, there is only creeper. Did you know skeletons have another form? Is that a graphical bug? No. Oh yeah, they pre-fire the crap out of you, and it's really obnoxious. Beatrix, that is entirely fair. And honestly, I think the creeper was. I think that's one of those things. It's like a you know Bonnie from FNAF being created. I think happened the same way. Basically, what ended up happening is that the mob wasn't working as intended. And by mob, I meant pig. Yes. Because originally, it was coded for a pig. He was working on pig AI, and then something went wrong in the code, if I remember correctly. Something went wrong in the code, and the pig exploded. Hence why the creeper exists. It is an homage to that moment in the So it either exploded or yeah, basically he made the bounding boxes backwards. So instead of the pig being 2 blocks wide, like you see a pig, right? He made it 2 blocks tall. Hence the creeper. I think it's actually kind of clever, kind of cute. But no, creepers suck. 100%. I still maintain that skeletons are probably worse, in all seriousness, due to the fact that skeletons have, they see you from a ridiculous distance. 1. 2, there is no animation. Unlike the illagers, which are basically villagers, but their skin is gray and they attack you for no reason, right? Unlike illagers, which use a crossbow and it shows them winding back the crossbow, you don't see that. I agree. Personally, I think combat in Bedrock is definitely behind the times. One thing that you notice, see how I'm swinging? There is actually supposed to be a sword icon. Java has this, right? So there's supposed to be a sword icon right underneath the cursor. When you attack for the first time, that sword icon drains, and what ends up happening is you do less damage, right? You do less damage when you continuously spam attacks like this. And you kind of have to wait, which gave rise to a sort of jumping meta. Actually, Savvy, when she does her Minecraft streams, typically you see her engaging in combat with a jump attack because it does more damage. That doesn't exist in Bedrock. So the jump attack is not there, you know. The bar that fills up and stuff to attack, spam attack, and that stuff isn't there. Apparently they were talking a long time ago about, believe it or not, stackable potions, which honestly, personally, I really I really think stackable potions should be a thing. I do. Potions take up way too much inventory space. They don't have to be major. You can still leave them at, lock them at like 16 or something. Or less. But I do believe that, yeah, that's how that works. So there is combat mechanics and stuff. And you can hold stuff in your offhand. You can't see my shield, but my shield is in my offhand. But in combat... Yeah, in combat for Bedrock, the only way to put up the shield, because I'm holding right click, which would normally be to raise the shield, especially when using sword and axe. That's not happening. In order to put up the shield, you have to use crouch. But the shield goes away the moment you attack. I personally prefer a bow. Clean, simple, doesn't make a mess. It allows me to engage mobs from a distance further than they can see, which is actually much appreciated. Even if I'm not picking up anything from the skeletons themselves, I use bowgun. So in the you know, because you've already seen my name and stuff. That's prefer not to dox myself if possible, but you've already seen my name. Yeah, I main light bowgun. It's just so nice. I can play support. I can do pretty much anything. There's a bowgun. I believe it's the Bishatin light bowgun, right? Shoots paralysis and poison. Rapid fires paralysis and poison. If I were to actually build into that stuff, I could be a menace for status affliction if I wanted to. I am currently actually working on sword and shield though. I wanna build out a bit more. I'm thinking about maybe doing. Oh, is it in Monster Hunter now? That's cool. I really do like the bow or bowgun. I mean. All right, let's see here. How am I gonna do this? I want to expand this outwards. So, there we go. We definitely have room to work. Expand it out both ways, maybe 5 blocks. Should do the trick. Nice, big dock to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, of course, what happens next is going to be actually lighting this sucker up, and I do have a plan for that. Like that. I am excited to see where the game goes. I'll probably end up downloading it after stream, to be completely honest. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is gonna be a big. Ah, I see. That's how they get you then, huh? All right. Not complaining. Learn the game first. And yes, light bowgun is definitely a little. You know, light bowgun actually has a fairly decent usage rate in Rise too. During their final live stream, they actually showed up. They actually put up a bunch of the statistics. Light Bowgun is like, alright, Savvy, you take care. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to have you here. And Beatrix, you are completely fine. I love to hear this stuff. One of the best things is actually talking with other people. Let's see here. I gotta see how this looks first before I decide, hey, I want to cap this off. But I definitely like the way it's turning out. I might make it just a tad bigger. Maybe 2 more blocks, I should say. Probably do the trick. Nice big platform. Like an actual boat dock. Yeah, that'll work. It's nice being able to talk to people like this. It's one of the things I really love about streaming versus watching YouTube videos. It's the interaction. To be completely honest, it's kind of addicting, but I don't mind it. Yes. I think that looks significantly better. Okay. We're gonna cap this off, like so. I could stretch it further, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll just leave it as is for now. But it looks so much better. Now, I've been debating on whether or not to use fences as supports. I think I'm just gonna go with full-on logs for the support structure. And yes, the supports are important. Personally, this game suspends realism. That makes it perfectly clear when you see just what kind of stuff is here. But for me, that's part of the fun. Making things look pseudo-realistic. It's always nice to do. Look at that. That's perfect. So by all means, talk away. What do you have in your hand? I see that. Is that a conch shell? Yes, it is. Oh, it's nighttime. And I left my bed up there. I'm going to bed in the rain. Wet bed. Shoot, are things already spawning? There we go. What does that sound? I hear that. Oh. You good there, buddy? Okay. And this is my home now, I guess. He'll be fine. He'll teleport out in a bit. This is just hilarious to look at. I was wondering what that sound was. It's a llama. Hey, Explorer. Thank you for stopping by. Absolutely. Right, we're just gonna slap that there, break the dirt. Boom. Alright. So yeah. Do that. There. And there. Perfect. I don't know if I'll be able to complete with just this. I might have to go back for one more tree. No. Oh, that sucks. Okay. But if I remember correctly, up at the top, I do actually have a cheat. I don't have to cut anymore and lose durability. Well, no, I am losing durability, but at least I have something there. Still good. Keep building that up. Where is it? Here. I have 1 emerald to my name. Definitely not enough for a mango tree. Need to get my hands on a mangrove tree. Mangrove tree. I got there eventually. Bamboo raft. It took a while, but this is almost done. There's only one thing I don't have done, and that would be like a fence or something. Light this area up. So basically the lurk command is to let you it doesn't do anything other than, hey, you're lurking, right? So it's exclamation point lurk. And it just means you're leaving the stream open and stuff. I mean, you probably already know this, but yeah. For my full list of commands, you're gonna get 2 of me. Hope you're I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the commands. There we go. Lurk and unlurk are close to the very front, as well as the clip command. And basically what that does is as the name implies, it just lets you know that you're lurking in my stream, which I do greatly appreciate. Here we go. And now I don't have to destroy any more trees. Well, not those trees at least. I'm gonna need more jungle wood though. Well, that all comes with time. The commands were kind of something that I personally wanted to add because eventually when I do reach affiliate, all of these commands here, or at least a good portion of them, are actually going to become interactive. I want them to become interactive, so you pay you like spend a certain amount of channel points, and it's just like, hey, you can turn me tiny. I think that's kind of cool. That's something I think that a lot of people may like. Yeah, see, it's something unexpected like that just it just kind of makes someone's day, you know? At least that's how I think of it. Yeah, that is something I'm definitely gonna have to look into. I know there's like the name could be better. It's for VTube Studio. It's called Tits. The name could definitely be better. But basically, it's an anagram for a program that when you spend like channel points and stuff, or you do a certain command, it'll actually throw stuff at the streamer. It can be anything from something like a plushie, for instance, or like a water bottle. Like one person in the chat earlier. At least I think that's what Minty said. Who's the person I'm referring to? Because she actually has it set up to where her chat can redeem like 250, throw water, and it'll just throw water, telling her to hydrate, basically. Though she does have a hydrate redeem, it's just something else that, you know, something interactive. At least I believe it's through VTube Studio. There's another VTuber too, Praxis. My fair Praxis that does the same thing. I got 2 boats. I have some jungle logs. So I think we should be set up to be able to, I kind of want to wait until these leaves despawn first before I go, because they have jungle saplings in them. I'd prefer to have, you know, get some return on my jungle trees here. But yeah. It's really cool. I really love it. There's so much, and I still want to do. There's some other things I want to do, like the one thing that you savvy, pretty much everybody I follow and watch has set up that I don't have is actually putting a chat box up on my stream. I still haven't figured out how to do that yet. Among other things. I mean, granted, I've only been streaming since like the beginning of August, so I'm still very new. I'm like super new. I'm pretty sure I still have that new VTuber smell on me. I'm sorry, bees, but I got you a bunch of flowers that you can have. These flowers on the floor, they're mine. I need to turn them into bone meal. I think I have enough to get started. I still have snacks, so... Good. Yeah. I got a bunch of other toggles too, and I'm super excited for some of the other ones. There is the last one for the command, Peanut, that is actually one I'm super excited for. And for anyone who is unaware, that is actually a toggle that's related to a joke. Or at least I took it as a joke, so I ran with it as a joke. So that's going to be something that's coming down the pipeline sometime soon, hopefully. And what it is I turn in, so sort of similar to how I turn into like a chibi version of myself, I'll actually turn into a peanut. During one of my, and actually I found the clip earlier. I spent a lot of time looking for that clip, and I turned it into a highlight on my channel. So that is actually there for, oh yeah, I did want to do that. Oh, it's hilarious. Everyone I've shown the concept image to has broken out into laughter. Sorry, I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Ah, that's better. Ain't no way it's already dark. Thank you, Savvy. Clever joke. I need the crafting table. I want to start putting stairs and stuff. Probably put a couple barrels and stuff too. the completed platform, after all. So let's get started. I want to convert these into jungle planks. First things first, let's create a, what was it? I want to create a couple jungle fence gates. I want to do probably 8 of these. And then the rest are going to be fences. There we go. I kind of will. Absolutely will. Heck yeah. Alright, so we have our fences, we have our fence gates. The fence gates are going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4 for right now. I didn't realize llamas actually just spawn on savannas. There we go. I'm so glad I turned off the high dynamic range. I turned off high dynamic range on my PC, and everything is so much more vivid now, and I love it. There we go. Why did I do that? Basically, what I want to do, come on, there we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Why I'm doing 4 fence gates is just because I plan on putting like boats at the end of these. So, you know, I have that to look forward to. Check it out. Absolutely quite alright, Beatrix. Rest is important. You need it. Like, don't mind me. Thank you for stopping by as long as you did. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you get some good rest. I won't be around for too much longer, but yeah, you'll catch me around again. I'm thinking about doing a stream tomorrow if I can manage it with work. Come on, jump. There we go. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. Take care, Beatrix. Right. Now I wanted these logs so I can start putting down supports to make this just look a little nicer. I'm not particularly a fan of leaving things kind of floating. That's never been me. Now, this one will get a bit tricky, but I think I can figure something out. But I kind of want to make it look like the pier back, like the piers back in Washington. I used to live up in Washington State, and I have fond memories of the pier. I'm gonna need more jungle fences for sure, but... I don't mind leaving this area open, partially because I'm so far away to everything else that I just don't think it's necessary. Do that. And then here, I don't want things... I don't want things thinking they can get around. I am so sorry, bees. They may not get into their house. Break the top, though. Maybe they'll be able to get in that way. There we go. Ta-da! They pathlined. Yeah. I like this song. Not my favorite. My favorite's the one that has synth in it. But... oh, and Cat. Cat's my favorite. Like, hands down. I just love the way Cat sounds. There we go. Make some more saplings. Boop. 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 There we go. More jungle wood to work with. Always nice. Not a whole lot that I can do here right now. But yeah. And as always, before the end, I am going to be taking a snapshot of my world and what changed. And I'll be sharing that to social media as well. Sort of like a, hey, check this out sort of deal. 32. We definitely have enough sticks. There we go. Ooh. That sounds fun, Explorer. There are many different ways to play Minecraft. And the way Savvy and I play is not too different, but like there are some differences. And you know, it's nice because everyone is different. And you can really see that. Like everyone is different. For me in particular, I had mentioned this earlier. You weren't here, but I had mentioned this earlier. The one of the things to me, for me in particular, I don't know how it is with other people. Savvy may be different as well, but for me in particular, this isn't so much like a world. It's not so much a game as it is a world. Yes, it's called a world. You have a world seed that, you know, generates a whole world. But, I mean, look at this. It's endless. You can go anywhere. And that is special for me, because it means that what you do in this world, well, it's, you know, it's an experience, it's an adventure, and that is the reason why I'm not like rushing through this. That's why I'm taking my time. It's an experience, and it will last. The world will last long after I'm done with it. But I could always go back, and I can always see what else I've done. That is the beauty of Minecraft. Every world you create is everything you do in that world is an experience. Let's see here. What did I want to do? I wanted to put it here. Create like a gateway. Not everything looks good in the corner. These two are fine because of where it sits, but I wanna, and the only reason I say that is because I'm actually going to hang these up and around. They're gonna be lanterns, and I want the lanterns to hang and stuff. So I'm just setting up marks right now to be able to do that. Look, it's a raft. I'm kind of just messing around. Pretty much done right now. Actually, I should probably take a picture first. Before I do anything else, a picture should be taken of the world. And yeah. It's not entirely done yet. But I will say this is definitely a good spot. What do you got? Nothing for me, I know. Brain coral, really nice. Podzol, okay. Jungle sapling, I'm already good on. Slime ball, actually really nice. But yeah. Now, how am I going to take a picture of this, is the question. You know what? I'll save these for a later point in time. Let's go ahead and place these birch planks here. Yeah, like that. Perfect. But I'm glad we could convince you to try it. Minecraft is a horror game, you know. It actually is. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. I think I need to get up on that tree there. Hi Sapphire, welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I need my scaffolding. We're actually just about to take a picture of our progress. So in the last time I played this world, I had gotten this patio set up, relocated the cows, And that was pretty much it. This time, we have actually got a... Let's see, I want that back. There we go. We have actually got... Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Always a pleasure to have you around. So, let's see. Ooh! Ooh, this is perfect. Right there. That tree is in the way, but I don't want to move it because it looks good. And it gives a little bit of a... Wait, what am I doing? I can just build further up. No, I can't. Oh wait, yes I can. What am I thinking? Okay, so it was what, right here? My day's doing well. I've been... Oh, I can't build on leaf blocks. No. I can do that, though. Ta-da! Alright. That's perfect. So, my day has been well. It was a little scuffed at the beginning. The server that I was on there was an issue with it. The person who had actually gotten the server set up wasn't able to keep it running. So, yeah, just a moment. Sorry. Yeah, he ran into an issue with funds and was unable to keep the server going. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is that, like an idiot, thinking that it was something on my end, I went ahead and deleted my access to the access to the server. So the server is, one, not available to anybody, and two, definitely not available to me, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to get that up. Hopefully something can be done, but it's gonna take some time. So for right now, I have modded single player and vanilla single player Minecraft. My options are a little limited, but I'll work something out. But yeah, we need to take a picture. So, pop. And with that, a picture of our progress has been saved. Actually, let's do that one more time. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I love the cherry trees. They're so good. Do cause a little bit of lag, so I do have to be careful. I'm keeping some of them. I have this one here for, like, the bees. I'll definitely be adding more beehives to this area once I have access to Silk Touch. A Silk Touch axe. I don't want to get on their nerves right now, but yeah. This has been what I've been working on for the past... How long have I been streaming? 3 hours. Looks great. Built a dock. Built a stairway down to the bottom, which was the main goal here, because I need a quick way to get to the village across the way. If I want to do any sort of trading with them, I need to be able to get there quickly, and running like straight down the mountain is probably not the best. Ooh, lead. I'll take that. probably not the best way of doing things. So yeah, right now, I have that taken care of. That was one of my goals. The other goal was I already forgot what the other goal was. But, yeah. That looks great. Now, why did you pop up? Give me a moment. Interesting. There we go. X. Oops! That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright. Unfortunately, it is the end of stream, pretty much. I'm kind of just adding a little bit of filler and fluff. The image was what I really wanted to take before getting off. I don't want to keep my family waiting when there's food on the table. They don't like it. But I do hope everyone had a lovely stream. We're getting closer to affiliate. Soon, we'll be riding the clouds. But for now, the grind is very much real, and we will continue working towards it. I have so many ideas moving forward. I can't wait to start putting them in place. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid out to. Sorry again, I know you just got here, but I hope at least for a moment I was able to provide some. I have a couple people in here. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Yes, she is already streaming, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Savvy. Give her some love. Raid stream manager. Thank you so much. Oh yes, it is Vault today. That's right. I completely forgot. Anyway, Explorer, Sapphire, Vtrix if you're still here. I know Savvy left the stream on while Vault played, so send them your way. Anyway, thank you so much. I will try to I'll be trying to do a stream tomorrow. It's a short day. I don't intend on staying. But yeah. I will catch you all next time. Take care. I completely forgot that there is a 10-second window. Alright. Take care. See ya. Hmm.